So how's it going, guys? Welcome to your Walking Dead review for season 8, episode 6. So there's only 2 episodes left before the mid-season finale. So well, 1 episode left until until the mid-season finale. 2 episodes until we end it for the rest of the year. Well, now the series has kind of slowed down these past 2 episodes. This episode was even slower. We see that at the hilltop, they built a pen. Um, they throw Gregory in there, which was pretty satisfying because they crack his head against a post and he starts bleeding profusely. So that was pretty satisfying. Like I said, I couldn't wait to see Gregory get his. That's one of the things that I was waiting for, and it happened. We also saw Michonne and Rosita go on a little separate story of their own as they try to stop two of the saviors from. They were trying to use speakers to draw the walkers away from the saviors' headquarters, and that was a pretty good little solo thing that they did right there, focusing more on Michonne and Rosita. We haven't really seen them really team up before. So they were trying to draw them away from the compound, and they end up foiling that little plot that they had. Uh, just on a side note, else is like really attracted to Rosita? Because I know that I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been there for a while, but I don't know. Sometimes when they show her, it's just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was one of those yeah moments. The fans still continue to complain. It doesn't matter if the story is going fast or slow. If they get character development or not. The fans, I don't know. Some people are saying that this series has jumped the shark and all this nonsense, and I don't know what it is. It's very hard to please fans. Okay, like, I'll be honest. Like, when it comes to the Big Bang Theory, I think that show has gotten a little bit boring since some of the characters have gotten married on there. So I could start to understand why some people might not like a certain show after a certain length of time. But it's not like this show has really gotten that much different. They've added a bit more action because the series is starting to reach a peak, starting to reach a climax. I don't really get it. Like, really, I'm very confused about the fans right now. I thought the fans were excited to see Negan and everything, and also I like that we saw Negan and Gabriel last week, but we don't see him this week. Like I said, I like that type of way that they deprive the fans of seeing certain parts of the story. That's what keeps people coming back for more and more. But I really don't know. I want to know, like, I've been asking this for weeks and weeks. What exactly do the fans want to see out of this series? Because I really don't know. I don't know what they want. I don't even understand most of the complaints. How has it jumped the shark? Like, how are the characters not developing? We see that Ezekiel is starting to lose faith in himself in this episode as well, and Carol is begging him. I mean, like, where is there a lack of character development? Why is this boring? If the action is high octane, if it's more down to earth and a slower pace and more dialogue heavy, like this episode, which is more commonplace for most Walking Dead episodes. Well, how is it that you don't like either one? I don't know what it is. Perhaps you don't like the storyline. Maybe you don't like the saviors. I don't know what it is, but like I said, I think the fans in a lot of ways have jumped the shark. But that's just my opinion. Most like everything I say here on this channel, but I don't get why there's such a strong angst towards this series all of a sudden. Like, we were okay with all those boring episodes that they gave them when they were in the prison, and it seemed almost like the series for a little bit there was kind of just sleepwalking through itself a lot of the time, and no one said boo, and I was like the only one who was saying, like, things are getting a little bit boring here. They're not really progressing this story enough. They need to really start getting a bit more excitement in there. You know, they were throwing in cliffhangers like what they're known for, but it was getting a bit hard to watch. Kind of like what they're saying now, which is confusing why I see a lot of people saying that. Oh, season 4 was so great. And it's like, it really wasn't. You know, it was kind of slow. It was, you know, it's like the same people that love and cherish season 2. It's like, what? Season 2 was pretty damn slow, pretty boring. You know, like they were just basically searching for, you know, supplies for Carl, and it wasn't exciting really at all. You know, it reached like a fever pitch at the end when they needed to escape the farm, and Rick had to deal with Shane. But you know, I don't really see where all the enormous praise for that season's coming from. But anyway, guys, there you go. There's a review. I will see you next week for episode 7.